Hi champions and friends from all over the world, welcome back to my RSL channel. Today we're in my Talamuse account and we have a 2x on the ancient shards. I gotta admit you a little bit disappointing because we were all expecting the 2x to be on the voids. But it is what it is, we're hitting 69 shards today. I'm not gonna say anything, I'm not gonna make a joke. I'm trying not to make a joke. We also have a progressive, and Matalomu wants me to hit him a Grakos, just for the funsies. Honestly, I'm not expecting to hit exactly Grakos, or anything for that matter. But let's see what happens with this pool, alright? I'm gonna immediately rip off 10. I'm not even gonna warm up. Don't forget to use my promo link to get yourself a free legendary Rafma tab, as well as the epics Takeover, Ugo, and Lady Quillen as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. And that is all you have to do to get your free legendary Rafma tab, as well as to Takeover, Ugo, and Lady Quillen as you level up in progress. So don't miss out and click on my link right now. You should know that I am back from my vacation. Ambassador Lethalin is the first time I'm seeing this name. I have no idea what this guy is, or if we need him for some fusion. He looks like... Why are you cosplaying as Affection Guardian? You are nothing but an epic. What is this? Decreases the duration of 2 random debuffs on all allies by a turn, then heals all allies by 5% of their max HP, and an additional 2.5% max HP for each debuff that has its duration decreased. That's not bad. It's not a bad skill for turn cooldown. If you want to get rid of some poisons, like say you're taking it in Bomb Owl or something. Oh, he has a taunt and a reflect damage, but it's on a target ally. The taunt is on a target ally, 30% reflect damage on all allies. See, this taunt, you can place it on a tank. Someone who you know can take these blows wherever you're taking this Ambassador Lethalin in. But the 30% reflect damage on all allies, you better have a shield for that one. You better have a way to protect this taunted champion, is what I'm saying. And a chance of placing a decreased crit rate, that's an AoE A1. I love an AoE A1. There's a 30% chance of him placing this decreased crit rate if this champion's HP is full. Very interesting champion. I want to see if he's fusible for anything, because that is the secondary desire that we have for this account, is to pull whatever Mikage or Rosin fusible. We need Blood Feather, we need Torture Helm, if we're gonna be cheesing, that is. As for Lady Mikage, I see that we need a Weregrin here, but he's a void, and all these are voids, so we're not, you know, counting on hitting anything here. But Enda Moonbeam. Oh, was that Lockwayne? Yeah, that's Lockwayne. You already have him. Here we could hit some epics that you might need. This Endalia here with Lady Quill, Elfrig. And those are the missing ones that we can hit today. Some rares here, but you already have Lockwayne, so we're not worried about that. And Weregrin we can forget about. Who knows, maybe we can hit a Blood Feather or a Torture Helm or something, you know? I'm just trying to stay humble. So that we don't feel too disappointed for not hitting anything in case we don't really hit anything today. So I came back from vacation. I feel fantastic. Thank you very much. I don't feel as burnt out anymore. Came back a little bit heavier. Went to the gym. Found out I came back a little bit stronger too. I feel good. How do you feel, guys? How has your week been? Sir Artemage. Ooh. Luthea. Luthea. Let's say her name is Luthea. This one is whatever. I don't really know anything about her. A little bit of poison. Single enemy. 3 times a random with the freeze chance. AoE with a strong decreased speed. Okay, nothing all that great. Now there is also a champion chase. It's not really connected to the fusion or anything. But maybe if we hit a legendary, we can get some relic materials. Not that it's guaranteed that you get anything from there either. But just to simulate progress. We're halfway through the stash. And I'm starting to doubt this 2x. We barely get any... okay, epics. Teshada! Oh, who is that? Oh my god, we hit a legendary! Who are you? Who are you, sir? Never to be spoken about, never to be mentioned. Rich Toff the Bold. His rating in Hell Hades is not that bad. He's got some good ratings in dungeons. Let's read what he does. AoE destroys each target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. This is not bad. This is not bad. It's the A1. You can just spam that one. Keep destroying enemy max HP. What's the cap on this? Can he destroy all of the max HP of enemies if you keep them on for long enough? Attacks one enemy 3 times. Place a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. Oh, when you ascend them, that's each hit on all enemies for 2 turns. So that is 3 5% poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns. That's scandalous. You might want to use this skill towards bosses. So like Dragon, let's say. I think he would be really dope in Dragon. That's 4 bucks until you take that down to a 3-turn cooldown. This is really good. Otherwise, if it was just left at the places 5% poison debuff for 2 turns on that single enemy, so and so. But each hit makes it a very, very nice skill. A3 attacks one enemy. Critical damage increases by 20 for each poison on the target. Stacks up 200%. The crit damage for damage, absolutely. But for poisons, you don't need to worry that these poisons are gonna deal more damage. They're gonna deal whatever damage the boss that you're taking him towards, you know, allows for with the HP that they have. But at the very least, these poisons are gonna give you a damage up separate from these poisons and, you know, the way that they scale off the enemy's HP. And maybe that is why you bring him in dungeons. Probably better performing in, like, places like Ice Golem and Dragon. With the AoE poisons, maybe Frostbiter. Build him in the Blood Shield Ring. You can also take him in Scarab King. I don't know. I'm curious if we're gonna do something with this Richtoft the Bold. At first, I was a little skeptical based off how he looks, but this is a clear sign to not judge a book by its cover. This dude might just be a clutch. Tishada. Oh my god, cool hair. Increased defense, single hitter. On this champion? Yeah, on this champion for 2 turns. Triple hitter, chance of placing a weaken. Okay, triple hitter's nice. Revives an ally with 40% HP, 40% turn meter. Then heals all allies by 15% of their max HP. I mean, you have a Syl that is a barbarian that is a better reviver than this. As for utility, ally speed and faction crits by 20% if they want to take her in faction wars anyway as a defense tank support champion. Not a bad revive because it's just a 3-turn cooldown and you don't need any books to shorten it. It's outright 3-turn cooldown. But again, as an epic, booking is easy. So there's Tishada. Not a bad champion. Masamoto! Oh, so cool. Character design. Double hitter with the chance of stealing 1 random buff. A very small chance. You need a whole library to book that out. AoE with the decreased attack? Okay. Strong increased defense on all allies and turn meter fill of all allies by 15%. 4-turn cooldown is so-and-so. So-and-so. Not the best, not the worst epic. That's crazy. I did not expect to hit a legendary today, but here we are. Now we have a 20 times chance to hit Gracchus. Where's the stress? Gracchus? Gracchus? I'll call him whatever I want. 10 more. Let's rip him. Let's see him, baby. I'm not very partial to hitting anything anymore. Again, how much can we hit, right? Here's a Kalia, Tarshan, Adriel, Canoness. That's 4 epics in a single pool. Kalia is great. Now, I know Kalia is a good burner. Is that AoE? No, it's a triple hitter at random. Each hit places an HP burn debuff for 2 turns. If you have a Tor, she's gonna heal by 15% of the damage inflicted as well. Nice. AoE on her A2 with a big chance of placing a 100% heal reduction. And again, she heals by 10% of the damage inflicted when you pair her with a Tor. A1 has a chance of placing an HP burn debuff and heals her by 20% of the damage inflicted if you pair her with her husband. Not a bad HP burner for the barbarians if you ever need them. Tarshan, we talked about him in some previous pool. He's so-and-so, has a little provoke on his A1, chance to land. Strengthen whenever his HP drops below 50%, AoE weaken, and AoE, well, not AoE, all allies 60% increase defense, and 20% fill of the turn meter. This turn meter fill is nice. You have to book it so that you can take it down to a 4-turn cooldown. You don't know if the books are gonna fall there, and if you're gonna be booking out an epic, you're probably not gonna have Tarshan as your first choice. Canoness! Strong increased attack on her A1 on a random ally. 1 enemy chance of placing a strong decreased accuracy and a leech. This attack is always critical. good buffs here. Ooh, ally protection on the target for 2 turns, 60% increased defense on a target and on this champion, and 15% continuous heal buff on all allies. So these ally protection, increased defense are just on a target ally. Everybody gets a continuous heal. I know, today I feel critical. Today I'm like, I mean, you're not impressing me. I want more of you. But again, I could just be in my critical mood today. I'm not even gonna talk about Adro. Let's keep on rolling. Let's see what these next 10 are gonna get us. Okay, it's just blue, blue here, blue there, blue everywhere. Oh, and a Wirinan this Silken! Wirinan is great! I really hope she's a first on your account. This is an amazing Sylvan Watcher support champ. Single enemy decrease attack for 2 turns. It's on a chance. 15% turn meter, strong increased speed on all allies for 2 turns, 4 turn cooldown, and revives a dead ally with 50% HP, 30% turn meter, and a 15% continuous heal on that same ally. That takes a lot of books. But you can take it down to a 4 turn cooldown. It's still acceptable. Very good. Revive, very good. Turn meter increase. Also, you get a continuous heal there. And she's just so pretty. Look at her. If I could cosplay anybody, I would love to cosplay Wirinan. That's a good hit. That is a good hit. I'm happy for your Wirinan. And we have 9 more ancient shards to pull, man. Let's hit them one by one. Okay, let's get them out of the way. Oh, okay, one more. Whoop. Let's see. Okay, it's a blue. Oh, Volgoth. No, Corpulent Cadaver. Volgoth is an epic. Baby. No, there's just 800,000 champions in the game. And some of them look very similar until they pop up on the screen. Corpulent Cadaver used to be used in some crazy shield, infinite shield gimmick, but they capped it. They capped this skill, his A1, that inflicts additional damage if this champion is under a shield. The additional damage is equal to 30% of the value of the shield and cannot exceed 200,000. Imagine what this champion used to do before they capped this increase of the damage. And he just plays that shield by himself. It's equal to 20% of his max HP, and he's an HP champ. Worth building out a Corpulent Cadaver for some, like, shield mechanics there, especially with, like, Titus. I feel like Titus is the upgrade of Corpulent Cadaver in this aspect. Let's keep pulling. Spend a little bit more time talking about fake Volgoth. Corpulent Cadaver. Who are you, Totem? We don't care. Move on. I do feel a little critical today. I feel like my brain has gotten sharper. Okay, let's pull the last 5 ancient shards. See what we get from there. Happy and pleased that we still hit a legendary. I have personally never encountered this legendary before, so that was a first for me too. I didn't know whether to get excited or whether to celebrate, but I think we already established that some things can be done with him. It's probably not what you were looking for, Mathalomew, but sometimes these legendaries find their way into your account. It's more like getting what you need and not necessarily what you want, without knowing that you might need them. Last ancient shard. Come on, baby. Gracchus? Nah, it would have been too good to be true. It would have been too good to be true. Either way, happy to announce your new legendary champion, Mathalomew. Let's enter the index. Rich Tough is new. And there you have him. You don't have a lot of banner lords, so I hope that at the very least, this guy helps your faction wars progress, because I know that you're trying to bottom these out too. How are your faction wars? Can I actually see, are the banner lords on? No, they're not. But they're opening in 6 days. You might have enough time to do a little something with them for the time that these banner lord scripts open. I see that it's doing good. Your banner lord script is not one of your worst ones. Oh, it might just very well be, actually. Oh my god. You're very ahead everywhere. Absolutely, this is crazy stuff. Okay, your orcs, banner lords, and undeads and lizardmen are the ones that you need. Like, you have a little bit more stars to go for here. I really hope that this banner lord does you justice. He can for sure be of help. Do we need to pull any clan boss chests? No, we're good here. This was extremely satisfying. This shows me that we end up pulling these when we least expect it. When we don't expect it at all, actually. So here is your new legendary man. Congratulations! Now that we've established that he's good, I want to see his in-game reviews. Oh! You guys, you really need to stop doing that. Those are I'm sure these are bombed. Like, people bomb these in-game reviews so that champions can get buffs, is from what I understood from some of y'all. But I just don't find it a smart strategy. Whatever you guys think, I think Richthof can be quite helpful, useful. You might actually have a blessing for this guy. Let's see if you do. I have a feeling that you might. No, you don't. You don't. But you do have one for... Oh, Wernan is a double, man. Ah, god damn it. Well, I'm happy that you do have one. So that's a faction guardian for you. And Kristoff? What? That's not his name. Kristoff, bro. Richthof will get his soul soon. I know it. Well, you know the drill, guys. If you want me to pull your shards, check my Discord down in the description box. You'll find the link. As usual, it's there. It doesn't move. I'll always try to attend to you in due time if you text me a couple of days in advance. We're done with shard pulling. I'm gonna give these a break for a little bit. And I'm gonna show you some progress on my own account because I've been cooking. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Catch you guys again in the next one. Bye!